Hello, Trash Pandas of Earth. As you will be aware, today is Piccolo Day. As decreed by the Demon King Piccolo, one city must be picked at random for immediate destruction.
But that sounds like a lot of effort. And to be honest, if you watch the dub, then it's not for another 4 days anyway. I mean, it's not like the dub to change arbitrary bits of information. So instead, I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about the first Dragon Ball game I ever played. Dragon Ball Final Bout was an extremely confusing game to play in the West on release. It wasn't the gameplay or anything like that, it's actually a surprisingly well put together game, and I'll get to that. But you see, the game includes a lot of characters from Dragon Ball GT, and at the time the game came out, we were only just partway through our run of Z. So it just raised so many questions for me as a kid. Why is Goku a child again? Who the heck is Pan? Since when could Great Apes turn Super Saiyan? These might all sound like stupid questions now, but back then it just confused me to no end. That did not stop me playing it to death though. Story-wise, the game doesn't really have that much going for it, in the sense that, well, there isn't a story. Single player just has you going through a series of fights, ending with a boss fight against Baby. And that's about it. I mean, it's a Dragon Ball game. You punch people and you go pew pew, and it's not like there's ever going to be a Dragon Ball game that perfectly balances gameplay and storytelling, with just the right amount of fan service while also filling in a load of gaps and plot holes. Wait, what was I talking about again? But no, this is a fighting game. It's just an excuse to throw a load of characters at each other and see who comes out on top. Why not make Pan beat the crap out of Super Saiyan Vegeta? The game's balanced enough to let it happen. I mean, what else is there to really say? Dragon Ball goes with fighting games like some pairing of food that won't start an argument. And Final Bout is no different. The controls feel a little sluggish at first, and without a guide or at least the instruction booklet, you're going to be left extremely confused as to how to pull off a Kamehameha, or even just how to charge your ki. But once you get used to the controls, it's a surprisingly fun little fighting game that I would say still holds up. The graphics might be a bit chunky, and the movements might not be quite as fluid as, say, Fighters, but cut it some slack. The game is 25 years old. Oh, and the soundtrack is just perfection. But look, I'm insanely biased when it comes to Dragon Ball. I grew up adoring it, and that never changed as I got older. So the moment there was a game that let me experience the spectacular battles while flying around and firing off ki blasts, it was just going to win me over instantly. Maybe I do just have extreme rose-tinted goggles on when I look back at it, or maybe it was actually a great little fighting game. I honestly think I'll never work out which it is. But regardless, this has been a love letter to Dragon Ball Final Bout. So, if you've been enjoying my nonsense ramblings, if you'd like to push the good YouTube buttons and leave a comment, I would appreciate the support so much. And as always, my socials are in the description below if you'd like to see what else I've been up to. But for now, thanks so much for watching.